A super special shout out to all my amazing members and patrons for going above and beyond in supporting the channel. If you want to join them, consider becoming a patron. The link as well as the associated perks are in the description down below. Hey everyone, and welcome back to DarknessFalls Hell on Earth. As you guys can see, I'm actually making this tunnel a little bit higher as well right now. Basically, I want to be able to drive my dirt bike through here. That's going to be a tight squeeze. Usually I want to go for like a 2x2 or 2x3, just to make enough space. At the end where our base is basically over here, or in the corner. Remember, we went like this, and then up, and then over. So either there or there, I need to make a big enough room underneath to be able to house my vehicle, and then we can be able to just drive through. You should be able to fit through here because the dirt bike is skinny, but you might just hit the wall slightly. That's why usually you go by a 2x2 or a 2 wide and 3 high. 2x2, sometimes it feels like your head's going to clip through the wall. It's a really uncomfortable thing. Also, before we continue, last time I actually forgot to mention, or rather I think I mentioned it, but I re-recorded. Sometimes I started recording like 5 times just because I started the wrong way, like the wrong vibe. But basically, we found this drone when we went for that way station's final stash. As you guys know, we had the reward, the test for Eve. Yeah, the test. I keep saying the reward. The test over here for Eve, and we had a massive wandering horde coming through with demons and brood mothers. And we went away, and when we came back, we had the final stash. And only later I realized, oh wow, in the Savage Country box, there was a drone. So that's where we got the drone. I think I also actually edited in like a picture of the box and me saying it. But yeah, since I didn't say it, some of you guys that didn't look at the screen might be like, wait, where did you find the drone? So just in case, yeah, that is where we found it. I was actually super surprised because, yeah, we were so focused just not being seen by the brood mothers. I grabbed all the loot and ran. And it's only when I did the sorting, I was like, oh, a drone. And the funny thing is, I started the previous episode by saying all of this. And I must have restarted so many times that I forgot to mention it at the official time, the last recording I did. Okay, it's almost 4 o'clock. I'm just going to keep mining over here. As you can see, we actually have a massive coal mine over here as well. Oh, do I have that book that destroys blocks sometimes? Or were some of these blocks just slightly destroyed? This also means we're actually super close to the base because I marked it on the map. And also, as you might have noticed, we are doing basically for iron, for example, 3 shots instead of 4. I think I might either have destroyed these blocks slightly, or I have the book that has like a small chance of insta-destroying a block. Because it goes from like 388 all the way to 0 sometimes. There you go, a full block. But yeah, basically I had 1 skill point to spend. Look at that. That was like 100 and something left. Now it's 76. So I put it into minus 69er. And now we're able to just do a slightly more damage to blocks over here. And this tunnel looks so long. I just realized as well, I'm doing all this effort mining over here. But we are most likely going to be moving over here. And we have such a nice access to the desert over here as well. So it sucks that I'm making this mine now and we're going to move later on. But hey, for those who don't know, basically I intend to move from over here. I wanted to use the court because it's more or less in between Jen, there's Anna, there's Joel, and there's Rector over here, but that's too far up. So either over here next to the snow. Ooh. I wonder if the loot in DarknessFalls for the different biomes, it's in the snow, it's still better, right? So if I were to go and make my base over here and make my horde base in the snow, the loot should be better. I just have to be careful then because of all the mountain lions and stuff. If I make my base right there, we have access to this bridge over here. We can go down to Rect, or we can just go around and go to Rect. We'll be able to access either one of these, or 1, 2, 3, 4 bridges over here. Be able to get to Joel and Jen. So instead of going for this open field over here, I wonder if I shouldn't just go for the open field over here. As long as my horde base is in the snow, like the zombies die in the snow, the loot or the quality of the loot should be higher. Although I can't remember if DarknessFalls works that way or not. It's been such a long time since I've actually really properly played DarknessFalls. This used to be, guys, I used to do 2 series like I'm doing now, and 1 series would always, without fail, be DarknessFalls. So even when the 1 series of DarknessFalls ended, a new one of DarknessFalls would begin. And at a stage, more and more awesome mods started coming out, and I was like, okay, let me just try 2 other mods instead of DarknessFalls. At a stage, before I knew it, I was trying different mods and not just DarknessFalls and something. So yeah, I'm kind of out of the loop now. This is one of my most favorite. For a long time, it was the #1. Now it's tied with like Rebirth and Ravenhurst. But yeah, this is one of my favorite mods. So me not knowing something is like, whoa, how could I not know that? Okay, I want to be careful over here because there is a lot of damage. And we have to be careful just in case a wandering horde comes through. I want to come and repair this wall, upgrade it, and then also replace the blocks that are missing with concrete blocks. And then with a little bit of steel we have, I want to go also repair something over here. Remember, I'm only going to be doing the bare minimum. Technically, I should probably do as much as possible to make sure that it doesn't break, because I have a feeling it's going to break. But we want to save as much as possible for the next base. Right after day 28, we're going to move immediately. It's either going to be over here, or it's going to be in this massive field over here. This one is actually technically, it's close to wrecked. It is a straight shot to Jen. We have a road access to Bob. And we can just make a ramp or something going up to Caitlin. We could even go to Caitlin's place, dig down to bedrock, and then go straight west until we come across our base. So then we want to go visit Eve or Caitlin during nighttime. We can just run there or drive there underground without having to worry about all the troubles or the dangers upstairs. And there's so much I want to try. I'm still confused on whether I mustn't be too close to the water. That's a fact. If it's too close to the water, the zombies might be able to dig underneath. So I'm most likely going to make my base here then, and my horde base over here. And then I can actually make a proper base, and then the horde base separated from it as well. That's going to be the safest. The horde base needs to be... my home base needs to be so far away from the horde base, because yeah, there's still mountain lions and stuff. Even though it's just a small section of snow, the snow spawns do still happen there, so we have to be so careful. Also, I realized we were still doing the quests for the hunter class. I already killed 5 zombies. I just stood over here and sniped them during nighttime. I'm actually hoping for another wandering horde to come through. We have to kill 5 animals, and we have to gather 10 meat. I could just grab meat, but I mean, we're going to have to kill animals anyway, so we can just skin them when we kill them. Okay, do this. I bought this from Jen. This I grabbed over here. I have to make sure we're drinking every now and then as well. Vitamins and food. Even if we don't really need food and stuff right now, I need to make sure that we're constantly getting our wellness up. My wellness needs to be so high that I don't have to worry about a thing. 5 learning elixirs. I want to save as much as possible for nighttime. Okay. Now, yeah, we have to kill the animals. Let me just see if there's anything else over here that I was busy making. Definitely the cement. We have to make that improved heating element. But for that, we need a ton of steel. I wonder if I shouldn't focus quickly on making 48 steel so we can make the heating element. We need the speed of the craft. So we're going to go grab that. How much steel again? 48 steel. We could technically use the other forge as well, but I mean, we have this one over here now, so why not use it? It's faster as well than the other one we have. 7753. 7753. That'll finish at the back. Okay, now with that cement that we have at the moment, we can go and do this. And just make about 500 concrete mix each of these. Boom. As long as we have a constant stream of concrete mix crafting, that's all I'm asking for right now. We have to make sure that by the time of the horde, this base is ready for anything. Steel, though, I'll save the steel upgrades for now. Let me just quickly do this. I mean, if you grab a nail gun. Boom. Oops. Okay, so yeah, we're just really going to do some upgrades over here and repairs over here. Be so careful. We just in the previous night, just before nighttime, killed a wandering horde that was over here. But we still have to be careful because when I log off and log back in, the horde can be at any time from then. But I wonder if it's going to be like, it can spawn immediately. So I think it's set to like every 12 to 24 hours. So from logging in, at 3 PM should be the first to actually get another wandering horde. But you never ever know, because my bad luck, it could be at any second. And they don't really make that much noise in that pass through as well, so it's really hard to tell whether there's a wandering horde coming or not. Okay, this over here definitely needs to be steel, this chunk. I'm gonna have to make some concrete mix for this, or some steel. That steel over there, I'm first gonna make the heating element, because we need that to craft even more steel faster. Oops. I forgot about that. DarknessFalls has insane placement speeds. If you hold down the button too long, it just places way too fast. Is there anything on this side? Yep. I want to make sure all of this is actually concrete over here. Especially this corner. For some reason, the zombies love digging into the corner over here. I'm not sure why, because they're not supposed to do this. Okay, I think that's enough for the concrete up here. Now we have to make sure this... At least it seems the bottom layer was kind of holding. You can see there's a lot of damage that was done. But the bottom layer is holding really nicely at the moment. At the moment, we are placing that block on this bottom block, right? What if we left the second block open? We had a roof going, and we placed one of these upside down over here. So there'd still be a one gap over here. The zombies would feel they can make it through so that path properly. But the taller zombies would get pushed off and the bottom zombies would get pushed off. So basically, I'm going to show you guys this. I want to make sure that I'm explaining it right. First things first, upside down. So this one would be like this. And this one would be like this. So the short zombies would get pushed off by this one. If they try jumping over, they'd be pushed off by that one. But since there's still a block over here, you can technically crawl through. It's a 1x1 block. Remember, if a zombie senses a 1x1 block, that's also why this over here is still working. If they sense a 1x1 block that they can get through, or they sense a door, they still path that way. So technically what I could do is this defense. I can leave a gap over here, put one on top. And another way to do that would also be to do this. Let me just try it with this first before we do this. I want to make sure the zombies can actually pass, because the wider zombies might actually get caught on this, and then that's going to be a problem. So if we do this, on the side, on face rotation. Come on. There you go. What if I did this? Copy shape, copy rotation. And on the top one, we use the concrete. Oh, now I took that shape away. It's a simple rotation. Like so. Obviously, they'd have to destroy that one to be able to let that one cave in. But until then, this should hold. I just need to make sure that all of this is steel, because otherwise this will get too heavy. But if I do that, the taller zombies even, since there's a gap over here, the zombies will try and crawl through. But until then, they won't crawl through at all. And what I could now do is go and do this. And that one will hold it up. But like I said, it all depends on that plate now. If that plate gets destroyed, both these top ones fall. And if they create like a debris, that's also going to cause a problem for us later. Copy shape, copy rotation. See, technically you can make a design like this where it's attached to a wall, because a lot of people don't like this because it looks, it is cheesy. It's floating in the air at the moment. But if you can make a wall like this and make like a full shape or something at the bottom that the zombies can still pass on, but it's attached to the walkway, that actually makes it less cheesy, because the block isn't hanging in anymore. Okay. To do this right. It's really tough aiming over there. 2, 3. Copy shape, copy rotation. No, it has to be over here in the front. Copy rotation. Boom. Like I said, the zombies should still technically path over here, because there is a gap over here for them to get through. I just want to make sure that this over here is especially steel, and then the whole walkway is steel. That's a lot of steel to be wasting on this, but it's super, super worth it. Also, now that I've done this, they don't have from here have a nice view at me. So, it's also going to obstruct my view of them. The fact that we can... Whoa! I was about to say, the fact that we can crawl through is so awesome. But no... Oh, did I just bust my leg? I've noticed that happens way too easily at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to have to go and fix my leg. I need a splint. Although I used a splint the other day and it almost instantly healed my leg as well. So I think it all depends on your luck. Just going to do this for now so I can actually get through. I think I want to add one more. And I also want to see what my view is like if I try and throw pipe bombs and stuff at them. Someone actually commented and said I should technically make... And I should. I need to make an entrance from over there straight into my base. I need to make a hole or something over here. So during Horde night, I mustn't jump on top over here with the vultures to get to my base. I just quickly need to go through a tunnel or something. Go up. I think I should probably do that quickly now. Make a hole at the back over there. Make a hole at the top. That way I can make sure that I am safe from the Horde night. So say I accidentally leave or forget something in the base. We'll be able to get through here just to be able to get to safety. Twice now, I've jumped on top of the roof while there was vultures. One time even a spider jumped up during Horde night. So that is very, very, very dangerous for us at the moment. I do still technically need to go over here and destroy all of this over here. But since we're going to be moving after the day 28 Horde, that isn't really necessary anymore. See, now if I forget something upstairs, I can just quickly pop through there. I also want to fill in this, because now we can actually access the generator from that side. I don't want to waste blocks. Shape, rotation. I'm going to use the concrete blocks downstairs first to fill in the floor. Technically, I need to move one over as well. Over here, I want to be able to shoot as they're running away. But over here, I want to make a ramp block, so it's easier for me to throw explosives downstairs. At the moment, I think what's happening is the explosive is either catching on this corner, or it's catching on this corner over there. So when I throw explosives, well, sometimes it hits the zombies on the way down, but most of the times it just explodes in my face. Okay, I had to do this one from the outside because basically I want to make sure the zombies can't see me from an angle. Just do this. We're going to place that block right there, and we have to upgrade all of this to concrete at least. Oh wow, they've actually done quite a bit of damage over here without me realizing. Goes to show some of the vultures are still at least vomiting at me while I'm here, but the cops and stuff don't really see me, that's why they don't do that. That one over there is going to stay, that one's going to stay. I think I might still have to destroy one concrete block. Should probably also go and just remove all of this because the zombies might be able to jump over here. And then I just have to make myself a new entrance as well. At the moment, every time I jump over this, there's a chance of me breaking my leg, and I really can't afford that right now. And since the parkour doesn't affect us now because of the mode we're playing, the Hell on Earth mode, unfortunately that means we will keep spraining our legs. At the moment, we are wearing impact. Oh, already again. Wait, how? We repaired this just the other day and it's already broken again. The boots are gone. This is gone. I wonder if it wears out just from us moving around, or if you have to actually go and face an enemy or something. Because I'm seriously starting to wonder. I can't remember getting hit by a zombie. Were we? No, we weren't. We went for the other POI and we were just driving around and stuff. And our clothing seems to be breaking on its own. So as soon as possible, we have to put some points into light armor, so I can just go and repair my clothing as much as possible. This is actually really bad. The fact that my clothing can break just by moving around. I wonder, that must be one of the new features in this mode. Kane did hint that there's so many other features in this mode that we still have to figure out. So I wouldn't be surprised if your armor can actually wear out by just moving around. Okay, so over here we can stand and shoot. The reason I did that was so the zombies from over there can't vomit at me, although technically I can do one more over here. There. I'll make sure they can't see me from an angle. Basically over here we're going to place a ramp block, so we can stand over here and throw some explosives down. And over here we can stand, without having to worry about there, we can stand over here and just shoot at them. Although we have to be careful now, I could actually over there... Let's just see what kind of a view we have from this angle. I have to be careful also not to place too many blocks because just now spiders say, ooh, hello. See, over here now we have more space to throw our explosives. We have to be careful when they fall down though, so we don't hit a zombie. If I make that they fall down there first, I can stand over here and throw. But the moment they break those blocks, I have to be careful when I throw explosives. I'm hoping at this angle they don't see us too much. So far, it's weird though. The cops and stuff don't even stand there, look back and vomit at us. It's like they don't even register we're here at all. I think some of these have taken some severe damage. Yeah, I might have to go and repair these spikes as well before night. But it's so hard interacting with them, as you can see. And even this over here, look how fine you have to aim, because all of these are scaffolding ladders. So you have to aim so tightly on the ladder itself to be able to repair it. Also guys, if my sound is cutting out every now and then, I moved my room around. So I've noticed that every now and then my voice, it's like the old bug with when the mic was breaking. But at the moment I think it's just because my mic isn't, it's not directed at my mouth properly. So even though I'm talking and the mic's pointed at me, it's not pointing straight at my mouth. So that's also why some words cut off slightly sooner than the rest. Okay, it doesn't really seem like there's too much damage to these over here, so I don't know if I should repair these. We're not really standing on this side during Horde night. That's why the vultures don't... Ooh. I was about to say that's why they don't really do damage over here, but look at this. I want to save as much concrete mix as possible for the actual new Horde base. But I think let's just make sure this... We don't want to take a chance with a vulture breaking through. Okay, so this steel is done as well. Let's just re-grab this. I've done the top part over here. I should probably do the bottom one as well, but for now, at least the top. Since we're not on the side too much, I don't want to waste too much concrete mix. We do need forged iron to be able to repair these, unfortunately. Yeah, forged iron. And I don't think we have that at the moment. We could make some. Do this. How long is this going to take? Make 200. 5 minutes. That's not too bad. 7143. 7143. Boom. I want to make sure we're able to actually go and do those repairs if we really, really want them. So far during the last Horde night, this really saved up bacon against all those vultures. We were getting a lot of vultures, but they seem to be dying way easier now as well. I think that's the effect of the spikes over here. Okay, so if we want to make the heating element, heating spelling John, heating element, let's just go and track this. So we need electrical parts, and we need brass. Ooh, we have so little brass. It's actually impressive that we actually have it. Improved heating element. Let's just craft that. Wait, what? I should have first crafted it and then untracked it. 22 minutes. Damn. I think I should probably go into more skills that allow you... Oh, I almost forgot. I still need to do the floor. We need to invest into more skills that's going to allow us to craft faster. So, for example, basically over here, laborer class. Although this is already maxed out. I think this is for craft... No. This is for crafting speed. Reduce 20%. Where's the forge one in this one? Crafting time in forge is by 5%. Okay, yeah, so over here it's just for turrets and XP from turrets. Well maintained, we have to put some points into this so our tools and weapons degrade slower. But it seems that only affects tools and weapons and not your armor. That's a shame. I also want to place a ramp block over here so zombies can't jump onto my roof. Let's see, I need to make sure this is closed during Horde night. If a spider jumps up, it's going to crawl down here and it's going to get into my base. We want to make sure that doesn't happen at all. Okay, now we have to be so careful because we're in a very vulnerable position down here with the zombies. Especially sometimes you don't hear the wandering horde come in, so you're minding your own business and all of a sudden you feel a smack from behind. And especially at the moment with us being able to take a smack and almost die, we really can't afford to get hit. Which reminds me, I have to make sure every now and then we eat and drink as well. Although we are running short and stuff that gives us wellness. I wonder if there's a shopping set the bank might have. I need to go loot the bank and see if I can't get a ton of cash from their tills. Because I want to buy some drinks from the vending machine. Sometimes the vending machines have the best drinks. But unfortunately, it's just so bloody expensive, we can't really afford to buy it at the moment. I miss the days when you used to have to use coin in the vending machines. Now you have to use cash. Which makes sense. Coins is the new world currency. And cash is the old world. The vending machines are still from the old world, before the apocalypse. I'm gonna have to destroy the floor over here because it's taking too much damage. That's unfortunate. I don't want to spend too much time doing repairs and upgrades and stuff, but we have to make sure this is ready for the next horde. I think up to there is enough for the concrete. And then at least 2 thick for the walkway itself. It's gonna be a little bit difficult in the middle. Because over here we just see stairs. But at least where they're missing some blocks, we can actually go in the corner. Although this is even harder. You have to go straight in the corner and then you can upgrade the block underneath the stairs. So if the stairs get destroyed, there's a concrete block underneath and not a cobble block. Oh wow, that one took some serious damage. I'm guessing soon they're going to fix that, being able to see through blocks or aim through blocks like that. It will make sense because at the moment, you have to plan better than this. Obviously, it's nice if in the early game you don't have concrete yet and you have to get the stairs done. Later, you can just go and upgrade back to concrete by doing what I'm doing right now. And even in between the 2 stairs, you can do that. But that's even finer aiming. So technically, with these over here where I missed them... This is already concrete or something. Yeah, in between the stairs, you can do that as well. But that requires even finer aiming that we're doing at the moment. Okay, the stairs are fine. And then we're going to go copy shape. Copy rotation. Okay, I should probably put a ladder or 2 on the side of it because sometimes that really takes some damage as well. And I want to put more of these. I think just 1 more of these should do the trick. If it gets destroyed, it gets destroyed. I also have to make sure it doesn't cause too much weight right now. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps just to there. Although that can do like so. We don't want to have too many zombies piling up over here and then they get stuck on the corner here. Every time they get stuck on the corner, they do slightly more damage too. My problem right now is the fact that this concrete is adding way too much weight to the walkway itself. You have to make sure it doesn't turn yellow. But even if it doesn't turn yellow, the weight of the zombies can also cause this to cave in. So if we make this too heavy, just like barely within the weight limit, and a zombie decides to, or too many zombies decide to walk over, it's going to cave in. Although hopefully by the time too many zombies make it over, they're going to be at least already by that one. So this is going to be broken. I'm just hoping that if they break this, it doesn't create a destroyed stone up here. Yeah, as soon as we have that steel and this over here steel, we won't have to worry too much because then it's going to hold the weight nicely. I'm going to keep this, technically make all of it steel. If we have enough steel by day 28, I'll try and make this whole walkway over here and the whole walkway over there. So the platform and the walkway will make steel. It has to hold. It just has to work. Okay, so I also need to make sure we get back into the base. I have a door here. Upstairs. I have to be careful not to give the zombies a way in. They will take advantage of it. And also this one over here is almost out of ammo, right? Yep. Okay, so I just have to put some 9mm ammo in there and I have to upgrade that to steel before Horde, but it seems to be almost done. The improved heating element's going to take a while. So I think what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to cut away. Just quickly fill in the floor over here of the missing blocks. Although it's almost time for the Horde to, or the possible wandering Horde to come by, so we have to be so careful right now. I should probably, oh, come on. Oh, that's an invisible block. That's not fair. It's because of this that I misplaced the second one just now. We don't want the zombies falling on stuff because that's going to reduce their fall damage. We have to take these corpses out of the way because the zombies will be able to walk over and we're going to be stuck on them. Every time, look at this. When we walk over them, we slow down so much. It gives the zombies just a chance to catch you. Okay, so I'm going to destroy this. This over here is concrete, right? Yes. So as long as I make this concrete, I'm thinking of putting some concrete plates on top of this as well. So if we have plates over here, they have to destroy the plates and the full blocks. And that's just going to allow us to not lose the floor too fast. We don't want them downstairs. If they fall downstairs, they fall downstairs. But we don't want them falling down there. Every time they fall down there, they have a chance of caving this whole place in by going on a rampage. If they get stuck and they don't know how to make it out, like say the staircase at the back over there gets destroyed, they won't be able to make it out and they'll just go for the walls and stuff. So we have to be so careful right now. Just realized most of the debris on this side is fine, the asphalt, but it's over here where they're running back where they're exploding. Unfortunately, I can't replace all of this. It's going to take me way too long. So for now, we'll just try our best and just quickly fill in the holes over here. And then I'm going to have to use the rest of this now and just upgrade it to concrete, unfortunately. Yeah, as long as you're aiming right, you can play so fast. But if you accidentally misplace it, you have to go and destroy that block. And the higher the quality block, the harder it is to go and replace it. Okay, now we just have to make all of this concrete, and then this should be done. I do still want to add some plates, but I think I'll do that just before Horde night. Technically I need to go now destroy this concrete over here, but I think I'll leave it. It's going to take too long or too much effort destroying that now as well, but we have to be careful. Because during Horde night now, what might happen is a zombie will go and get stuck over here and start doing damage to the wall. So if I have the time, I'll destroy this, and then also have to go and place plates over here. If I can at least place plates all the way to there. Like we can copy this, basically. Copy shape, copy rotation. We're just going to do this. We're going to upgrade this to concrete just before Horde night, and then as long as this is here, they have to break through this and then the asphalt downstairs. So even on the concrete over here, especially since there's a room downstairs, we want to do this. Just keep my ears open for any noise. With a new base, I have to make sure that we have a basement to catch the loot. I'm going to keep this design because this way you shoot down at them works really well. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make sure that I can actually throw grenades without them falling. So this has to be further back. They have to fall about here. So if I throw a grenade and it hits one of them, it's not going to kill me instantly. And then also, where they fall, I want to put electric fence posts. So I'm going to make, it's a very old design that I used to use. It's called a spider web or electric floor. I used to use that in most of my designs, and it's a really cool design, but it takes a lot of thinking. Like, okay, where does this block go, or what should I do in the future here? You have to really plan ahead with that design. So I want to make it on the floor, and then I'm going to make a bunker where the loot can fall through. And I have to make the bunker big enough so that if a zombie falls through, they can get out. I think while we're at the trader, let's just quickly see. I think the trader's reset. I need to make sure that we check this every time.
What are you looking for?
The inventory. We're going to go over here. We're going to buy some vitamins. Splints and cars and stuff we have. Also, guys, if you hear like a ton of coughing and stuff in the background, that's just my aunt. She's sick. And yeah, she's been coughing like crazy, so she's very sick at the moment. So just in case it does pick up on the recording, that's what you're hearing. Okay, so let's see. Inventory. I already bought you XP elixirs, but I want to come back here for the gas. Oh, I'm so tempted to buy the forged iron since we need it. But advanced water filter, we need this. And we need the mineral infuser. Produces mineral water instead of regular water. I don't know if mineral water also gives you wellness. But it's worth a try, right? That's also why I don't want to waste too much cash right now, because we need to save the cash.
Thanks for the business.
One, obviously, for skills. We want to put some points into science. Let's put into science crafting now. We want to max this out so we can make tier 3 mods. If we can make that before the Horde Night, that'd be awesome. Also, this is a vulnerability. So we'll repair these. They're going to lose 5 durability. But yeah, we'll see now. I'm not going to get hit by... Oh, hopefully not going to get hit by a zombie. I want to see if they do degrade or not. Because I think just running around and moving around degrades your armor now. At least in Hell on Earth mode. Okay, it's going to be too dangerous in the snow biome to stop and skin any animal we come across. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And when we get back to the base, we'll go and just pick up some meat. Technically, now that they're dead, we can quickly go and skin them, but it's super, super, super dangerous. So we want to go to this side. And the nice thing is, because we have a coil weapon, it's so much easier killing enemies. I also still want to make myself a copy of the coil weapons mods and put that on my normal sniper. As you guys know, I want to run around with a normal sniper and a coil sniper at the same time. Because the ones will be, the normal sniper will be for the... I can skin them exactly together. The normal sniper will be for tough zombies and radiators. And the coil sniper will be for like demons and stuff. Oh, wow. Damn, that did not kill its first try. Next one is... See, now we have to gather padded clothing. And it's a good thing because I have a spare set of padded clothing at the base.
How may I serve you?
By selling me something awesome. Apparently in this update, I am playing 5.1, right? Yeah, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5.1. You don't get mastery books and the Horde Night drops anymore. So I have to buy my books from over here. But it's 70,000. I don't even have enough for the mineral infuser, so how the hell am I going to buy that? That's impossible. Okay, food and drink. Tomato juice. Yes, thank you. See, these drinks we want to buy from the traders. Because that uses coin. If you buy these drinks from the vending machines, it uses cash, and we just don't have enough. Ooh, I just realized we can buy those from the trader. Exploding arrows. We technically need a lot of explosives. And in DarknessFalls, especially in insane difficulties, for those of you guys that don't know, basically, the zombies become bullet sponges. You have to aim for the head, especially now in Hell on Earth mode. But explosives and fire do normal damage. So it kills just as nicely as it does in, say, warrior difficulty. It's just when you're shooting at the zombies, you have to go for headshots. Not bad. Okay, let's quickly go to Caitlin over here. No, this is Caitlin. Let's go to Eve quickly. Just activate that quest. Ooh, hiccup. I'm gonna jump on the wall and see what I'm getting myself into. If I turn the corner and there's a mountain lion in my face, whoo, scary. I should probably also lockpick all of the police vehicles, but especially in the snow, it's so dangerous. And especially since I know I'm expecting a wandering horde, I need to be even more careful. One of these days, I'm gonna go into one of the traders and there's gonna be like a mountain lion or something waiting for me. With my luck, you never ever know. Why are you bugging out? Oh, she's turning into a scout. No, she's not. Yeah, she is. She's kind of sinking into the floor. Okay, so do you have any jobs? The favor. So we did the test. Now it's the favor. And the favor will take us where? Yes, okay. Yes. We want to go for the treasure map anyway, so that's good. So what we can do is we'll go for the treasure map. We'll do the favor. And then we go back to the trader. I have to make sure that we have enough cash, enough coin and everything. From you, let's see if I can buy some food. Yes! It's so awesome when they sell us this stuff. Luckily, we have a lathe already, so we don't have to buy that. Scavenging notes, when I find those, I have to read them, not scrap them. I'm in such a just scrapping mood that I sometimes don't realize I'm scrapping those as well. Okay, so now we have to save up cash again. Because our cash has gotten a little bit low. I'm just doing a cool episode here, guys. So I'll meet you guys next time at the quests. If you guys like this episode, please like and share with your friends. Comments, tips, and feedback, leave it down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time for some more DarknessFalls Hell on Earth. Members and patrons get shoutouts in all of my videos, get access to a private members-only Discord channel, and as a thank you for supporting the channel, get access to my 7days server. If interested, check out the links in the description down below.